So you're considering a move to Lake Tahoe area and you're wondering a little bit about what is it like living here? What should I do? Is this going to be right for me? Well, today you're in luck because we are talking about the pros of living in Incline Village and what this means if you want to buy real estate, if you want to rent, if you want to buy a vacation home, a vacation rental. Whatever you think, you might be wanting to know more about Incline Village. We're talking about all those pros today, so you're going to want to stay tuned. What's up, everyone? This is Rachel Capel with the Lake Tahoe Living Channel. If you want to know what it's like to have fun, play, live, vacation here in the Lake Tahoe area, this is the channel for you. We're going over all things Lake Tahoe and what it's like having fun, playing, living, and working out this way. So if you want to know that information, make sure to subscribe, click the like buttons if you're getting value, and stay tuned because we have videos coming out each week. Big shout out to those people that are giving us emails, sending us texts, DMs, PMs, all those things. We love answering those questions for you, so keep them coming. We help people relocate to the Lake Tahoe area every single month, so we love it, and just keep those questions coming. We got you covered when moving or relocating to the Lake Tahoe area. All right, so let's get into this video, what it is like living in Incline Village and all the pros that you need to know to come on over here and live, rent, make a vacation out of it, or even buy rentals, private homes for yourself, or vacation homes. We got you covered, and we're going to talk about all those pros about living in Incline Village right now. All right, pro number one is, it's pretty obvious this pro, it's absolutely gorgeous here. So no matter what time of year you're going to be in Incline Village, it's gorgeous. The snow, the fall, the spring, the summer, you name it. It is absolutely stunning here. The lake has so many great, beautiful things to offer. I mean, if you even could believe it, people actually go in the lake now, albeit with a wetsuit in the winter. So you've got the snow-capped mountains that have a ton of snow that you can ski and do all types of snow activities in the winter. And in the spring, I mean, spring is just absolutely gorgeous here. You can hike, do all those things. And obviously in the summer, you've got the time to enjoy the lake. So that is number one pro, is it is absolutely gorgeous here. Pro number two of living in Incline Village, Nevada, is that in the winter, fall, spring, and summer, you have plethora of things to do. In the winter, you can ski, you can snowboard, you can snow sled, you can snowmobile, you can snowshoe, you can even snow hike, which is like snowshoeing. I guess that would be the technical term, would be you need those little things that go on the shoes so you don't just go straight down into the snow. Anyways, what I'm talking about, in the winter, there's a ton of things to do. In the springtime, it's absolutely stunning here. Obviously, people do a lot of hiking and mountain biking during the spring. And in the summer, we love lake activities. So I was just in Incline last month, 2 weeks ago, and it was absolutely gorgeous sunny day. We took the kids to the park and had a blast on the beach. I mean, we didn't go in the water, but we just walked along the beach and it was absolutely stunning. So you can enjoy the lake all throughout the year, but if it's a heavy snow, obviously, like, maybe there's gonna be snow, you just have to wear the appropriate shoes. But yeah, in the springtime, lots and lots of biking and hiking. And in the summer, you've got all the lake activities, paddleboarding, kayaking, not too much water skiing, unless you're gonna have like a wetsuit or something, but some people may do it. You also have jet skiing, and you could do parasailing too in Incline Village. There's a plethora of things to do, but really I think in the summer people just enjoy getting out onto the beach, and having that little dip in the water here and then and coming back and letting the kids play. So I think that it is amazing and gorgeous here, and that is my number two. There are a ton of free and beautiful activities to do all year round. Pro number three is the fact that there is amazing lakefront real estate here. Obviously, you're going to pay a very pretty penny for this lakefront real estate, but some of the wealthiest people live here in Incline Village on the lake, and it's absolutely stunning. You can see from some B-roll that I'll add in what it looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous, and you're going to pay top dollar for it. I think as of right now, the cheapest property on lakefront, which is actually pretty good, is I think $8 million. So if you want to know more, reach out to us, because that's a steal considering your neighbors will be anywhere from 10 20, 30, 40 million dollars, depending on the property. So it's a very beautiful area, and it's an amazing place to have lakefront property, because then you have your beach right there and you can just go right onto the lake and sit back and enjoy the view. So number 3 is amazing, gorgeously beautiful lakefront property. Number 4 pro of living in Incline Village is there are no state income taxes. If you are a California resident, you know what this means, and you know what California taxes look like. So a lot of times people like coming on over to Nevada because there's no state income tax. So Google it, figure out what it is if you don't know what it is, but it is definitely a positive thing here in Incline Village. All right, pro number 5 of living in Incline Village, Nevada is if gambling is your jam, you can do it all day long here. Gambling is allowed in Nevada, and obviously people that know California well, we do not allow gambling in California. So if you are a gambler and you like playing that slot machine, blackjack, whatever you play, I'm not a gambler, so you can tell. If you like doing that, come on over to Incline because you're allowed to do it here. Pro number 5 is you can gamble in Incline Village, Nevada. All right, pro number 6 is there's awesome skiing. Actually, in Incline Village, we have Diamond Peak, which is a smaller mountain compared to like Heavenly, Kirkwood, North Star. And we also have Mount Rose. So I have yet to ski either of these because I normally, when I ski, I either go to Colorado or I do some of the resorts I just talked about, some of the mountains I just talked about. So Diamond Peak is actually in Incline Village and like literally like 5 minutes from the heart of Incline Village. So it's a very easy access to be able to go. It's a smaller hill or mountain, I should say. So people, they say there's less lines here. If you want to ski and you want to get some runs in and get it done, this is the place for you, apparently, is what I've been told. And if you're a resident here, you get a discount on the ski ticket. So I believe it's like about $30 to ski here. So that's a huge incentive too of becoming a resident. Really big pro. You know, you can reach out to us and we can talk to you about like those options if you're a resident versus a non-resident. But you also have Mount Rose, which is a bigger mountain and than Diamond Peak. And I've heard it has less lines and I want to check it out. So once I check it out, I'll do a review of both of them. But that is a pro here because you can have these mountains right there and accessible. Get in your runs, go have fun, and like literally for a fraction of the cost. Because I think, you know, Palisades and Heavenly, the tickets are like almost $200 now. And if you're a resident here and if you like skiing or snowboarding, you can go to like Diamond Peak for like $30, maybe $50. I don't know. It's like half the price at least. So that's definitely a pro of living in Incline Village. So that's my number 6. My number 7 is that you have the Hyatt Hotel here. So the Hyatt Hotel has been here for a really long time, but it's an absolutely gorgeous hotel. There's not many really fancy hotels in Tahoe. You've got Edgewood's down in South Lake. The Hyatt is a beautiful resort. You know, in my opinion, it needs a little refresher, and I think Larry Ellison just bought it, so I think he's going to be renovating it soon. But the Hyatt Hotel, if you're ever going to come here and visit, it's fantastic because you have private beach access, which is right next to Incline Village Beach, which is private as well. But being a Hyatt hotel guest, you get to stay on their beach with Lone Star Restaurant or Lone Tree Restaurant, I think is down there. It's really pretty. It's right on the beach. You can walk down the little dock there and have drinks there and like sit and sunbathe with cabanas on the beach. Or if you have kids, like I said, sometimes the beach is a little bit much. The kids, actually, there's a pool. There's like 3 pools at the Hyatt. So you can definitely like just pick and choose what you want to do. And that's one of the best restaurants is right there where the beach is, at the Hyatt. So it's a really great, beautiful hotel. It's just a nice luxury to have. You can get massages here and do treatments. There's a really good restaurant inside the Hyatt, and there's also gambling. So that is my number 7, is the fact that the Hyatt Hotel is here. So if you want to get away, you know, nice little resorts, or if you want to come and visit, it's a really great place to stay. And I think, fingers crossed, that they're going to be upgrading it soon because it is getting a little worn down in my opinion. And just know that it's going to be not super cheap. I mean, a couple $100 during the winter and possibly, you know, shoulder season, but in the summer, you're looking at $500 to $1,000 depending on the hotel room. So just know that is my number 7 is Hyatt Hotel. My number 8 is that this city, this town, Incline Village, has dog-friendly beaches. Now, some people are dog people and some people are not dog people, and cats I don't think go on to the beach. So I'm not an animal. I refuse to have an animal because it's just one more thing I have to take care of, and my son is enough and my business is enough. So if you have a dog, you have to be careful because certain beaches don't allow them. Like if you live in Incline Village, you are absolutely not allowed to have a dog on the Incline Village private beach. There are specific dogs that are there that are licensed essentially to have for controlling the geese and the ducks and all that stuff. So right next door to the beach, in between Hyatt Hotel and Incline Village Beach, there's a dog beach, and it's actually really big and it's really spacious and it's perfect for dogs, like because it's almost like a dog park. It's where you unload the boats and the jet skis and stuff. They do it all there. So it's a really good pro because if you have an animal, you want to be able to take them to the beach and actually enjoy and have that time, you know. But also for other people that aren't dog people, they can still go to the beach right next to it, which is Incline Beach, and it's kind of separated by a little creek there. I think it's Third Creek. So you can bring your fur babies here and go to the beach and have a play date with all the other little fur babies. So I don't have a dog, and I know cats don't really go to beaches. That would be really funny to see a cat. But anyways, I know this because I have friends that have dogs and clients that have dogs. So it's a really good pro, and it's right there, and it's pretty accessible, right near the Hyatt. And so you can hop on over and go to the restaurant there and enjoy the amenities of the Hyatt if you really wanted to. So that is my number 8, is there is a dog-friendly beach in Incline. Now my number 9 pro is that in Incline Village, you actually have a private beach, which we kind of talked about in the last pro. So you've got Incline Beach, which is a private beach. You also have Burnt Cedar Beach. So Burnt Cedar Beach is awesome too. It's getting renovated right now. So I actually have not seen this beach yet. It's got a pool and all of the amenities, kayaking, playgrounds, volleyball concessions, restrooms. Like I said, I mentioned the swimming pool. So Burnt Cedar is going to be completely renovated. I'm thinking it's going to be done by this summer, which is going to be summer 2022. So it's nice because, like I said, you have the beach there, and like the Hyatt, you have a pool, right? So Hyatt guests can stay, they can either go to the pool or the beach, which sometimes it gets cold at the beach, right? So it's like nice to have that heated pool. So as a resident living here, you get the opportunity to be able to go to Burnt Cedar, which is going to be beach access, playground. Incline Beach too, which is next to the dog beach, has a really great playground for the kids too. So lots of amenities to choose from, and definitely an awesome bonus to have as a resident. If you are not a resident, you are renting, you have to show that your lease is going to be like a long-term lease. It's not short-term. So short-term renters are not allowed here. So you need to know all these rules. But again, that's why you reach out to us, because we can help you navigate those waters. So number 9 is that Incline Village actually has its own private beach too, particularly Burnt Cedar and Incline Beach. So nice little amenity to have if you're a resident here. Number 10 is in Incline Village, you actually have like amazing world-class golf courses here. So I don't need to go too much into this. I'm not a golfer, but for people that golf, it is amazing to have this. As a resident, you get a discounted rate to go to these golf courses. They're world-renowned. So definitely a positive. And again, you have to reach out to us to let us know any questions you may have about this, but you get discounts if you're a resident here. And I've heard the golfing is phenomenal, and it's a lot more affordable if you're a resident. So definitely a pro to have here in Incline is number 10, 2 amazing world-class golf courses. All right, my number 11, I guess I'm gonna put it that way, is that as a resident here, you get to have access to the recreation center. So at the rec center, it's a 34,000 square foot rec center that has an indoor pool and a plethora of areas that you can kind of, have picnics out there and do little sports and stuff like that. So it's a really awesome rec center. You can take workout classes and all that. So this is really great because you can have this as a resident here. If you're not a resident, you do not get access to this. But if you buy a home here or have a long-term lease that you can prove that you're renting long-term here, then you can have access to this rec center, which is really great. So that's my number 11. All right, my number 12 is that Incline has some amazingly gorgeous, breathtaking hikes and mountain biking trails. So you can reach out to us. We can get you some details on it, but there's a plethora of hikes and trails that you can take biking. One of them is right along Sand Harbor. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's a huge pro because there's just so many outdoor activities here, and the trails are unbelievable. There's like a ton of little secret trails that you can go and view the lake and go to little private beaches that people don't normally go to or can't get access to unless you're willing willing to hike. So that's my number 12. There is some beautiful and like amazing trails that you can either hike or bike in Incline area and just see the gorgeous scenery of Lake Tahoe. All right, my number 13. My 13th pro for living in Incline Village, Nevada is, oh my gosh, you can drink the water here. The tap water is drinkable. It's safe. It's delicious. It is 99.9% pure. It's not like California. The tap water is so pure. I feel like it's won awards. It's like absolutely delicious. So that is my number 13. 1-3 is that you can drink the water here. You don't have to worry about getting bottled water. If that's your jam, go do it. But honestly, you're safe here drinking the water right out of the tap, brushing your teeth. You're not gonna have to worry. The water is totally beautiful and blue and pure. So you're safe. All right, my number 14 is that Incline Village, Nevada is absolutely super safe and you don't have to worry about crime here, which is so refreshing. Living in the East Bay area and having to deal with San Francisco and the crime in the Bay Area, it's just literally when we got our place here, I just felt myself like, oh my gosh, I have to lock the doors, I have to lock the doors, I have to watch my son. Like, it's like now it's so refreshing and so nice that I could let my kiddo play out front and not have to worry. And then I don't have to lock the car. Like I could literally leave my stuff in my car, which I probably wouldn't, but it's like you could do that and leave your stuff in the car and it'd be fine. I mean, I don't recommend it because you just never know, but here it's one of the safest areas in the nation and it's family friendly and it's just really nice. You'll see when you come here. You really don't have to worry and you have peace of mind, but I always just try and be proactive, lock your doors just to be safe because I'm crazy like that. Living in the Bay Area, you have to be, but that is one of the great things about living in Incline. It's safe and it's family friendly. All right, my number 15. Is Incline Village. They say that the lights and the stars shine brighter here, not only because it's a higher elevation, but because the fact that there's not a lot of lights, because it's not a bumpin' city, there's not a lot of street lights. You can literally see the stars like so easily here and it's absolutely stunning. So we don't have light pollution. We just have a beautiful, gorgeous sky that glimmers all night long. You can actually probably go up to like, a point hiking somewhere and take your camera up there and get shots of the Milky Way. It's probably, I've never done it, but it's probably unbelievable. So that is number 15, is that the stars and the sky shine brighter up here because not only is it higher, but we don't have the light pollution, which is so nice. All right, my number 16, 10, 5, and 1 is that if you have a family here, the school system is in the entire area of Nevada. It has got the highest academic level performance and graduation rates. So schooling here is very good in comparison to all of Nevada. And if that means for you have kids and you're going to be considering the schooling, it's definitely something to take into consideration because you're going to be all good here if you have kiddos in the school system because it's got the highest graduation rates and academic performance in all of Nevada. So that is my number 16, is the schools are really good if you have kiddos to consider. My pros of living in Incline Village. As you can see, we've got everything here at the lake. We've got lake living, fun, golfing, skiing, sledding, you name it. We got everything that you could imagine to have fun here and enjoy life. The only thing that's missing is you and your beautiful new vacation home or rental, and we are happy to help you. If you have questions, reach out to us days, nights, and weekends. All the information is down below. Make sure to subscribe and smash those like buttons if you're getting value, and just know we got you covered when relocating to the Lake Tahoe area. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. So you're considering number 2 is that